Fine. This thing will not focus.
Huh?
It will not focus. Hello, hello. Oh, there and gone. That looks like a face. Ah. Hello, sleepyheads. Wakey, wakey. What a beautiful night. Somebody just woke me up. I was supposed to go live hours ago. This is redonkulous. And it looks like a face. 2 eyeballs and a mouth. Atypical. How are you? There you are. You like the face? Hey, Roy. I was sleeping soundly. I told Denny that I was gonna go live tonight, and I was gonna lay down for a few minutes, make sure I was up at between 10:30 and 11 o'clock, and he just woke me up. I was like, okay. So now I'm awake. So, yeah. Hi. Yeah, isn't that cool though? Those are the 2 bug lights, and then hold on a second. Those are those little zappers, those little, bug lights, and then underneath them they have flashlights. Lurks a lot. Hello? That's a cute name. Anyways, when I got up, Denny and Jay both said that I just missed it, that they were actual wolves in our backyard, that they were howling like crazy. And they were pretty close, and I said, figures. You couldn't wake me up before that, right? That would have been really cool, huh? I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm going to try to maneuver this. Hold on. I like this thing, this little setup here. That way I don't... Oh, up, up. Look at that. Look at that. Now is it more clear? I think you can see it now. Anyways, tomorrow, during the day sometime, I'm going to take you back there and I'm going to show you some prints that we found. And some new... Looks like a juvenile is learning how to build structures, because they're small ones, pretty close to the ground. And some new broken up trees. It's in a clear. It's not in a clearing, but it's underneath. It's underneath the tree line straight back behind us, which is where the big guys like to hang out. That and right over here to my left, if they want to get close, they're right here to my left. But we were walking around back there looking for Bella's ball. Now both are missing, the green one and the pink one. I don't know, they must just disappear into thin air because we throw them back there for the dogs to get, and the dogs come back empty-handed. And I mean, these things are huge. I mean, really huge. They're like the size of a softball, and they're bright green and bright yellow. How is it that we miss them? I mean, they should stand out like a sore thumb. I'm talking chartreuse and hot pink. I'm not talking, muted. They're bright, and I can't find them anywhere out there. But we went walking around looking for them, and I went up underneath those trees, and I was like, oh my gosh, and I pulled Jay over, and I showed him the one footprint on the ground. There's only one underneath the tree, but it's a perfect juvenile footprint. Jay said it looks like a marsupial, but I think it's too big. What are you doing, baby? Hi, sissy. What are you doing up, sweetie? What are you doing, baby?
I'm not doing this. Now then I'll leave you with the wolves.
Yeah, aren't you nice? Say hi, Denny.
Hi.
You just got home? Well,
I worked all day.
not you, sissy.
I worked all day too.
Well,
Just 7 o'clock.
did any of you guys see any of this, the meteor shower? Hello, Tim. I'm so sorry, sweetie. I fell asleep. Tim asked me to go live earlier, and I said that I would, and I fell asleep. There's Tim. Jay, your son works Walking Dead shift. That's what I feel like sometimes when I'm up all night long. That's a good name to call it. Walking Dead. Rory said, hey, old man.
Who did what?
Rory said, hey, old man.
I'm staying up for the rapture.
No, you're not. It's been blasted hot. I don't know how anybody can work outside in this stuff. I don't know how people can survive in this heat. It was over 100. Then add the humidity to it, and then add the feels like. Oh, my Lord. You know, days and nights get mixed up. Hello, Aoteria. How are you? I don't know about you guys, but stuck in the house all day. And you can't make any noise because Denny's working. Yeah, we still have August. Well, maybe this year it'll be different. Maybe August won't be so bad. Maybe it'll be July that'll be the worst month, and August will be better. Let's just say that, okay?
Always miracles somewhere.
Yeah. You can always pray for a miracle.
It's not really hot until the sun comes out.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Right now it's, what, 80 degrees?
I don't know what it is, but it's perfect out right now. This is just perfect to me. I don't know what the temp is, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I can't see I can't show you the stars.
Boy, they are beautiful.
Yep, they are. Wouldn't that be nice? I could hook you guys up to a telescope. Oh, really?
My aliens aren't back because I don't have my landing field out there.
Jeez. What was the heat in Ohio? What's the heat been? I know it's been nasty here, really nasty. I don't, it's probably that here, sissy. Didn't you have your phone on you?
No.
I'd like to know what the temperature is. Not now, though. You're fine. But anyways,
Probably around 78.
that's what sissy just said. But it's nice. And there's a tiny bit of a breeze. Hey, Christy. How are you, sweetie?
We had wolves, though.
I know. I just missed them. You could have came out here and gone live.
Yeah, sure. Hi, everybody. Here's a wolf. He's looking for dinner. Ooh.
Well,
No, that was fine.
no, Denny. Denny mistakes fireflies for the asteroids. Comets. I know, I'm teasing. They're just meteorites. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. There's just been so many deaths lately. It's crazy. I'm very, very sorry.
What?
Tim lost his grandson. Yeah, I don't know if, Martha, you talked to Nala today, and she said that Em was kind of quiet. I know, Tim. I'm sorry, sweetie.
What happened?
He just said he passed away.
Who did?
His grandson. His
Oh.
grandson.
Oh, boy.
That's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. I'm so sorry. Well, yes, absolutely. Thank you, Sissy. Prayers, 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 Tim. Hear that?
Yes. They're still here.
That's not a wolf. That's a coyote.
That's the coyote. That's not what we heard earlier.
Well, I was going to get probably Christy, but hi Andy. How are you, sweetie? Probably Christy, but I just got out here. I just woke up, came out here. It won't take long. We all say that, I think, Andy. Nothing specific, Christy. No, I didn't jump on here and go live because there was activity. It could be a quiet night or it can be really active. But like I said on my last one, I haven't been interacting with them very much, so that's my doing. If I go back to my live chats, I'm sure it'll go back to normal. Plus, I'm sitting outside, which is different. Yeah, Denny's doing a lot better. Now that he's back to work, it takes a financial burden off, you know? And that makes it a little easier. Then I can work a couple of times during the month, and we'll be fine. I don't think it's going to get cooler here soon.
No.
But at least, you know, when I looked at the weather, last week, it said that for the next 10 days it was going to be over 100. So.
Well, we're going to have a cool.
Hey, who's here?
98.
Yeah. Okay, so now if I be quiet, you can hear them howling out there. How you been, Hoosier? Do you hear the howling? Can you guys hear it? I think my audio is turned up all the way. Hold on. Good to hear. Well, if Denny starts waking me up when I fall asleep, you know, because I get really bored about 6, 7 o'clock, then I'll start going live at night. Yeah, I asked her to send me some rain too. All we got was the thunder and the lightning and the dark skies and the wind, and we got no rain at all, which made it twice as humid as it was prior to. Ridiculous. That's Bella. She's having an asthma attack. You're okay, Bella. You're okay, baby. Poor baby. So how you feeling, Andy? You hear how close? Yeah, those are coyotes.
Yeah, those are what we heard earlier when the coyote. There's like 4 or 5 of them earlier.
Well, that's probably why the coyotes aren't really loud.
I think they intersected
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah. Make sure that stick is by me before you go in.
What?
Who's here said hi, Denny?
Who?
Who's here?
Who's here?
Yeah. You know? Who's here?
Who's you?
Who's here said hi?
Hi. Okay. I thought you were talking about a basketball team.
Oh my goodness. I'm not, you know what? I'm not going to say that I'm looking forward to, well, I don't know what I'm going to say. Because when it's cold, I complain. When it's hot, I complain. Go Hoosiers. I like it about 80 degrees. If it's 80 degrees, 80, 85 degrees, I'm happy. Anything higher than that, I'm blah. Oh, we got them on two sides. Hear that? They're back here and back here. I'm surrounded by coyotes. Yeah, I'd much rather have the heat than the cold, honestly. I can handle the heat because I can cool off, but when it's cold, I get bone chilled. Now, maybe if I gain some weight, it won't be so bad. But when you don't have a lot of meat on your bones, yeah, I'm bone chilled. Yeah, exactly, Andy. I don't know what they're doing, but they're on two sides. They're back behind, they're to my right, all the way in the back, and then to my left behind us. That sounds like a donkey, don't it?
Yeah.
Is it a hound dog or a donkey?
That's a donkey.
Donkey?
Donkeys
Donkey?
going after the coyotes, I guess.
Oh, my babies aren't going to the fence line. We were just about to let the dogs out, too.
Yeah, I ain't gonna let them out with 2 packs of coyotes.
No, although Tank would have a ball.
Huh?
Tank would have a ball.
Oh, yeah. He beat up a few of them, though. But they're pretty big boys.
Yeah, he doesn't care. Tank doesn't seem to care about, and like I said, I know I've told you guys this before, coyotes aren't really, they'll attack dogs, they'll kill dogs. And I've never seen a dog split a coyote pack. And Tank split that pack. I mean, they went in every different direction. He scared the daylights out of those coyotes. You hearing her? Whatever's in the ears got her too. And originally, it would make sense that the coyotes would split in order to attack, because that's what they do. They would split up and come back and attack whatever's, out there. But they didn't. They took off. They were gone. I mean, they didn't come back at all.
I hope they got water.
Yeah, they gave them water. Hey, Nana. Can't win for losing. No, we just always complain. We're never satisfied. Yeah, well, there's no cats around here except for big cats. And I know there's a lot of fox around here. And this place is loaded with baby bunnies. I mean, loaded. They're so cute. They run around all over the place out here, and they don't seem to care whether we're here or not. All right. No, I'm not going to turn. I was going to turn this. Never mind. If I turn you guys, I'm going to lose that. So how do you like my picture? Isn't that cute? We got to make that light at the bottom look like a smile. I just heard something over there, Denny.
Yeah.
Give me that stick, baby, please. The stick. I don't want the flashlight. Oh, that stick stays right by me. A lucky strike. Well, I'm sorry, sweetie. I was going to go on earlier. What?
That's cigarettes, Lucky Strikes.
Yeah, I know.
Used to be made.
I can't remember who in my childhood, but somebody used to smoke Lucky Strikes. My mama used to smoke those long brown things called Moors or something. I haven't seen any. I saw 2 of them. That was it. Yeah, it's beautiful out here. Like I said, I wish I could show you guys the stars. And, you know, there's a lot of, I know there's a lot of you that live out where you can look up in the sky and there's beautiful blankets and blankets of stars. But here with all the lights out, oh my gosh, I could lay out here for hours.
No city lights.
There's no city lights, there's no traffic lights, there's no nothing. And our guy that came for the weekend, his generator's off, so that's nice. Because all I heard was a generator earlier. I was like, no, I don't want to hear a generator all night. Remember those days, guys? You come a long way, baby. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. So what are all your night owls doing?
Keeping me up.
See, that owl didn't finish his hoot. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. You hear that? Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. No, well, no. I saw more road runners when I was in Tallahena than I have here. There's a lot of whippoorwills here. There's a lot of woodpeckers here. There's a whole mess of cardinals here.
It's cicadas.
Yeah, you can hear the cicadas. I've got my coffee. Jay made me coffee. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, are they? I didn't know that. He said roadrunners are great snake killers.
Are they?
Well, good. They can come here and kill the snakes that are trying to kill my chickens.
Biting me.
And biting Denny, yeah. What was your fault, silly? Eagle Blues. That's just too funny. Miss Martha. You're smoking Eagle Blues. I'm smoking Eagle Orange.
Tell them
Good night, typical. God bless you.
Tell them the story of the atheist.
I did already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I messed it up.
No.
I really messed up. I messed up the punchline. You can tell it. You tell it better than I do.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell them the story. You gotta get close so they can hear you. All right, Denny will tell it too. Denny will tell you this joke because I messed it up. Ouch. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, can you guys hear him?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you. Go ahead.
All right. There's this atheist, and he went out in the woods, and he was looking at the trees and said, "Oh, what beautiful trees, and what beautiful grass and flowers and everything." And then all of a sudden, he saw a grizzly bear charging him, and he hollers, "Oh God!" And all of a sudden, everything stops, and God says, "You talking to me? You've been telling everybody I don't exist, and don't listen to people that talk about me and the whole 9 yards. Now you want to become a Christian?" He said, "Well, I don't think I should become a Christian because that'd be like two-faced. Could you make the bear a Christian?" No problem. Everything goes back to normal, and the bear is charging, and all of a sudden stops and says, "Lord, thank you for this food I'm about to receive."
I messed it up and he messed it up. He still told it better than I did because I messed up the punchline. That's too cute. You guys are gonna have to find that. It's all over the place. I mean, it's going all over the internet, so I'm sure you'll run across it and see where we both messed up. But you get the gist of it anyway. Hello, my lurkers. Oops. Anyways, Oh, and I heard that too. Did you hear that?
What?
Hold on. That was a really weird noise. It sounded like a popping noise. What do you mean they'll stop a bullet? What? He said if you roll lucky straight or you get lucky strikes. What if you pack them or something? Yeah, I thought you quit smoking, sissy.
They don't sell Lucky Strikes anymore.
They don't?
Not that I know of.
Well, someone's smoking them.
They must be handmade.
Well, we both talked. Martha and I both talked to Nala, and Martha said that Nala said that M is in pain. She's sleeping a lot, and she's not talking right. She's talking out of her head. So I guess, I don't know. I'm still praying. I'm still believing in a miracle. Yeah, I told Denny. I mean, I got to the point where I just got so sick of the cigarettes, because I can't stand the way they smell. I can't stand the way they taste. And I only smoke half a cigarette. Excuse me. Oh. I've got to stop drinking also my half and half because it's choking me to death. Anyway, and then I go like 2 days. And I go like 2 days without smoking. And Denny and I are both doing really well. We did really well on that smoke away. And then I don't even know why we went back, do you?
Yeah, you were wanting a cigarette.
Oh, it's my fault?
Yep.
Okay, so it's my fault we went back to smoking.
Yep.
7 spacecraft in their version flight. Oh, really?
Oh.
I don't know. I haven't watched movies in a long time. You have to what? Watch where you're going. Turn your light on, baby.
I am. I'm picking it for you. I'm picking it up.
Woo, 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 woo. All right, so hang on a second. Texas buddy Bob, he wants me to come on his show and talk to him about, yeah, I know, Rory, I'm the same way. He wants me to talk about the natural medicines. That's next Tuesday, I believe. I'm not sure if I can do it yet because I think that's exactly when I'm going to pick up Dusty and the kids. Oh man, yeah, I don't drink. I don't drink, don't do drugs. I smoke my cigarettes and I'm sick of them. They're nasty. They cost too much money. And I can't justify paying for a pack of cigarettes when we don't have, other stuff that we need. So it's 27 years? Oh my gosh, Martha. That's a long time. Yeah, it is. You got to find the right ones, though. I think mine's been about the same way, 90, well, wait a minute, I quit smoking. Yeah, I quit smoking in 97. Quit drinking. Maybe it was 96. I met you in 98.
I quit drinking in 1990.
Oh, really? Isn't it nice to listen to the cicadas, the crickets? If I shut up, it'd be a great ASMR, huh?
Yeah, put everybody to sleep.
Oh, yeah, don't drink Mountain Dew. It's not only bad for your kidneys, but it's bad for your teeth. It's bad for your brain. They've actually proven that it does some damage to your brain. NCBI. That might taste good, but it's got some really bad side effects. Worse than a lot of the other sodas out there. Of course, that's, not to mention the aspartame in the diet sodas. Is that the moon coming up over there? Looks like a red light up in the trees. Right up here, baby. All right, look at this. What is that up there? It's a red light up in the trees. What is that? What is that, Denny? You guys see it? There's a red light up in the trees.
It's a moon.
Told you. Half a moon? Diet do his mother's... Oh, my goodness.
Because it's been so hot, the moon shut off half of itself. Save on energy.
You're silly. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No Mountain Dew. No, 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 no. No Diet Mountain Dew. That's a double whammy no. Yeah, I used to use those little teeny plastic filters. I used to use these things we used to use, when we were trying to quit smoking a long time ago. It was called One Step, and they were 3 different filters, and it took out 25%, 50%, and then 75% or something like that. And I used to like them, except for the fact that you had to clean them all the time, and I think that was part of their... part of helping you quit, because every time that you'd smoke a couple cigarettes, you'd have to take a pipe cleaner or something and clean it out. You'd see all that nicotine, But last year when I went to the hospital, the doctor actually told me not to quit. And I was like, that was the first time I'd heard that. Well, not really, but, first time someone told me that. And he said, if you've been smoking since you were 30, and I'm 65, he said, I wouldn't stop smoking. He said the side effects from losing all the chemicals, he said it'll probably put you in the hospital faster than anything. I was like, what? Yeah. Diet. All right, you guys you guys can sit here with Denny for a second. I gotta run in the house and get my thing that I sit on, because my backside hurts. Hold on.
I see the stars. I hear the rolling thunder.
You singing to him? How come you quit when I get out here? You don't sing to me. Hey. Hey, Deb, how are you? I hear a plane. It's a plane. I moved this.
See it, but I hear it.
Yeah, I don't see it either. Ow.
Ooh, I see it there.
Where?
Going that way. It?
Yeah, I see it. Just went over our head. Which one are you talking about? Oh, yeah. See up there at the top? That's the moon. Now you guys see it.
About ready to crush those trees.
Yeah, that's actually the moon. That's pretty freaky for this time of night.
Electric company asked us to cut electricity down, and the moon said, no problem. I'll shut half myself off.
Denny, you're tired.
That's what happens when you work for a full week.
Oh, my goodness. See, you guys can see it. It's red. I was like, what the heck is up in those trees? He was singing. Yeah, he shut up as soon as I came out here, didn't he? You're a bad boy.
Hmm?
Why'd you stop singing?
Probably once here recently.
Andy said, sing it, brother.
No, they need to listen to what's her face
Who's what's his face?
on YouTube.
Who's what's his face?
In the Ryman Auditorium.
What?
What's her name?
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
The country singer.
Oh, when the rolls call it yonder coming. I have no idea.
Underwood.
Huh?
Underwood.
Carrie Underwood?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
Boy, she got beautiful voice.
Yeah, she does. Oh, it's beautiful out here, guys. Oh, I can't tell you.
Haven't seen one meteorite.
What about homeopathy, Roy? Oh, how great there are. Really? You were singing how great there are? I sing that all the time. Especially in my morning time with the Lord out in the hothouse. Ugh. I love that song. Oh my goodness, really?
There went one.
What?
Just saw a meteorite.
Then he just saw.
one.
Then he saw a meteorite. So what are you gonna do with yourself, sissy?
It came this way.
Good night, Andy. God bless you.
Good night, Andy.
God be with you. I know he is.
Sleep well, my friend.
Party. You're lying. You're gonna have leave the nest syndrome so bad. I take that back. You know, I know you love having your kids around like I do. They make you crazy though, don't they? I'm getting ready to have Dusty and the kids back. Jay's been here now for a while. We still have a lot to do. We still have to get the shed undone. He's trying to get all the wood finished. Gotta get the shed cleaned out. Just found out today that the refrigerator that we gave them, that they moved, somebody hit it with a car, pulled in the driveway and pulled into the garage, forgot the refrigerator was there, didn't see it, and knocked the doors off. So, yeah, there went that refrigerator. But they're gonna stay in the small shed that we were living in. So we have to get that finished, cleaned out, and then try to get it, because there's air conditioning in there, and all you need is a small fan, an oscillating fan, and it'd be pretty nice. But there's not gonna be a whole bunch of room for 4 people. It was pretty crowded with just me and Denny. You guys remember that video that I showed you, our little teeny shed? So we're trying to find a way. It'd be nice if there was 2 sets of bunk beds in there. That would work. They could sleep comfortably in 2 sets of bunk beds.
Yep. Well, one queen bed, they can all sleep in it. That'll be a sight to see.
Yeah. They drive by and say hi, yeah. Well, my eldest is in California. That's a boy, that's Brian. And then Dustin is in Ohio. Brittany is in Florida. So the only one I get to see is Jay, and he was in Arkansas, and now he's here. But we'll get the shed ready for them, and they'll stay there until they find a place to live, or I told him, I said it'd be, Dusty was looking at a camper that someone was selling, a friend of hers was selling. And I said, live in the camper, at least you'll have all the amenities.
Yeah, for that amount, I don't think anything works in it.
I don't know if anything does or not. I would just hate for them to buy it and get halfway down the street and it die.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the tow bill for an RV? But we're going to speak in positive, no negative. We are going to speak blessings on those children. Enough is enough. You can only handle so much when your kids go through rough times. And there's a difference between loving your kids and helping them get through a hard time and enabling, I don't like that word, enabling. I think if your kids are druggies and you're letting them steal from you and stuff like that, that's one thing, but If your kids are going through a hard time, that's not enabling. You need to help them if you can. Because I remember me going through it, and I had no one around to help me. No family, no friends, no nothing. When I was in Florida, I lived with my son in a painter station wagon. We took baths on the beach. You know, I've been there.
I'm about ready to go to bed.
Well, go to bed, baby.
Parting your 6 feet sorrow.
Oh, yes.
Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.
We'll say goodnight to everybody.
All right. Good night, everybody. Good night, Miss Calabash, wherever you are.
Oh, my goodness. You and that Miss Calabash. Good grief. Okay, bye. Tomorrow's laundry day. If I go to sleep now, because I'm wide awake. So you guys know Bob's channel? Come on, I want to see that moon. This thing does. Oh, there you go. Now we're crooked. Come on. Come on. Hello. Fine, whatever. I messed it up. Now you can't see the moon at all, can you? What a dummy. So peaceful. He's telemarketing at home. Hey, Ramona, what are you doing up, sweetie? He's on the phone from noon till almost 7 o'clock. That's why I can't get anything done in the house Monday through Friday. I mean, I'm glad he's working. It's good for him to work. But it makes it rough because I can't get anything done. Where are you hurting, sweet pea? Everybody needs to find a massage therapist. Oh, I'm telling you, that was pure heaven. Why? What did you do? Don't tell me you were out shoveling snow. Sorry. Don't you make your own CBD oil cream or something, Rona? Oh, I can't stand hot tubs. Ew. Stupid. That's what it is. Sometimes I can't help myself. I'm a dummy. Brittany's fibro has calmed down. And she loves that Cordialis. But she can't take it as often as she was taking it when she first started. Yeah, he did. What cold front? What did I miss? There's no such thing as a cold front here. It's hotter than 80s. Look what I did, Jay. I messed it up. It was nice and pretty. I was trying to get the moon in there. Look at that. I messed it up. Do what?
Too much white. Take away the 2 white ones and be better.
Oh, turn off the bottom lights?
Yeah.
You got feet on?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, but then it won't look like a mouth.
What?
See, it looks like 2 eyes and a mouth.
No, it doesn't.
It does too. It does too. Doesn't it look like 2 eyes and a mouth, guys? Jay's arguing with me. He's almost 40 and he's 40 and he's still arguing with me. See, Ramona says, I see it. It does look scary. I didn't mean... But at least now you can see the moon. Wouldn't it be cool if that was eyeballs in a tree? No, not if it was red. That'd be kind of freaky. I think I'd be a little nervous. I don't know if there's anything gonna happen tonight. We're just gonna sit here. Looks like a frog. Hey, Denny just saw a meteorite. Martha said it's blah looking because of the heat. That was a good one, Hoosier. It's blurry because it's a Bigfoot. It kind of does look like a frog, doesn't it? I'm melting. I'm melting. I sent Tommy a picture of a snowman dancing, you know, when I texted her today. And she said she texted me back a puddle of water. Hey, Brandon, how are you? Yeah, I know. I try to teach people homeopathy. Oh, that's a good idea, Martha. I didn't even think about that. What you been doing? I don't like SpongeBob. You watch SpongeBob? Hey, Rob, what are you doing up? You guys are up pretty late. Yeah, I wouldn't let my grandkids watch it. I can't stand that show. Yeah, I know the feeling. I think none of us can sleep either. But that's all right. I'll sleep tomorrow when it's too hot. I'll just go in the house, turn the air on, climb in bed, and go to sleep. Put my earplugs in, saw logs. What, to help you sleep? If I took a Benadryl, my restless legs would go bonkers. I still haven't found anything to help my restless legs. I found new stretches for the sciatica. The new chiropractor I went to gave me 2 new stretches. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, but I have noticed that it does help me a lot when my legs start jumping. Tonight I just told Denny to come in and asked him to come in and rub my legs so I could fall asleep because it always puts me to sleep. Now, my oldest son said that his restless legs, and my mom said the same thing, so I'm not sure. But I guess that doesn't work for me, Ramona. Both my mother and my son said that when they stopped smoking, the restless legs went away. And that's the truth. My mom said the same thing. She stopped smoking when she had a heart attack or when she had her valve replacement, and said the first thing she noticed in the hospital when she got up was that it was gone. I tried the magnesium oil. It doesn't work. I've got a bottle in there now.
I think it's lack of oxygen is the primary reason for restless legs.
Yeah, you're not getting the circulation to the legs as you're supposed to, but both of them, my son too, both of them had said that it completely went away when they quit smoking. So we shall see if I ever quit smoking. I don't ever have it during the day. I don't know about you guys, but I never have it during the day. The only time I ever get restless legs is when I go to bed, and I don't get them every night. But the first time you get, restless legs like all over your body, oh my gosh, it's horrible. We heard 2 sets of coyotes when you went inside, Jay. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, I couldn't imagine. But I know more than one person that has restless legs all over. You know, they say they have it in their arms, their shoulders. It starts out in their legs and then climbs up. And I did a lot of reading on it for years when I first started having it, and they attribute a lot of it to smoking. I guess the longer you smoke, the worse it is. Of course, they attribute a lot of things to smoking that I don't agree with. Come on, there you go. There you go. I want to keep seeing the moon. That's it, I done messed it up. How do you get to focus? Focus. Yeah, if you read the side effects for something like Requip, you know, it says that if you don't have it, you get it. I don't like hot tubs. Walking helps me. If I get up and walk around for a while, they go away. Same here, Roy. I did the same thing. Oh, I don't like that stuff at all. Because they say Requip is for people with Parkinson's, and they said if you don't have Parkinson's, you could that's one of the side effects, that you can actually get it. So I said, nope, ain't happening. Did Christy leave already? Yeah, I know, there's not much going on here. You know, there is a way to tell. You got to you have to have blood work done, but there is a way to tell. And there's a stuff called Calm, and it's just magnesium citrate. And if you can take that and try that, it does work for a lot of people. So I think that it's mostly, you know, anything that has to do with the nerves is either calcium or magnesium or iron. And a lot of people can get rid of restless legs by taking iron supplements, and they can get rid of restless legs by taking that Calm supplement. But I'm allergic to mag citrate, so I can't take it. What didn't work for you? Yeah, lion's mane is strength for the brain. Oh, Calm didn't work for you? Yeah, that's why I said not everybody has the same reason that they have restless legs. So it's not going to work. Any... Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's not going to work. Just like everything else that I tell you guys about with the natural stuff. What might work for one might not work for another. It's all a matter of trial and error, but the problem is doing the trial and error gets expensive. You know, because the natural stuff seems to cost almost as much, if not more, than the doctor stuff. So I can see why people stay on their meds and don't want to try the natural, because it costs so much. But if you buy it in bulk and make your own pills, I mean, it's so much easier. I can take, if you're on three different meds or 3 different natural meds, I can put them together. And hey, Gator, and I can put them together and put it into one capsule. And it'll last you 3 times longer than buying a bottle, say, from Amazon. Like the lion's mane. The lion's mane's pretty expensive, but you can buy it in drops. But if you have certain medications, you can't take the alcohol tincture with lion's mane. So you're gonna have to take the capsules. If you take the capsules, you have to take 4 capsules at a time to equal 1 dropper full of the liquid. So it's not that easy, but it can be done. And right now I have them, you know, I went ahead and I did my plugs for my shiitake and my maitake mushrooms and my lion's mane. And if I can get them to grow, if they do sprout and grow, I'll be making my own. I'll be drying them out and making my own. Yeah, I hear you. You hear that owl? Ooh, 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 ooh. Sounds more like a monkey than it does now. I didn't mean that. Ooh, 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 ooh. He's hooting at the moon. Do you hear it? There's no trill on the end of his hoot. Those are really pretty, Tim. He sent me a picture of his daylilies. Well, anyways, I think if I can, I'm gonna go on Bob's show on Tuesday. I'm not real sure though. Like I said, I think that's the day I'll be picking up Dusty. So if I pick up Dusty and the kids, that's a 5-hour drive. I don't know if I'll be. Hey, who's your Squatch? How are you? I don't know if I'll be able to go on his show at 7 o'clock because I'll probably get home around then. Depends on what time I pick them up. Long, long drive. Hello. Oh, Kahina. That owl has to be really close. Bob, you know, on Tex. He's got his own show now, and he just does interviews with different things. It's not all about Sasquatch or anything. So he wants me to go on there Tuesday and talk to him about naturopathic medicine. So Bob Van Buren, yeah, that's it. Lion's mane is great stuff. It is really great stuff. But just like anything else, you can have a reaction to it. So don't go spending all the money to buy an expensive bottle and find out you can't take it. Make sure that you know, there's really no way to do it. You're going to have to experiment with at least one bottle. And if you don't have a reaction right away, it can take up to 10 days when it builds up in your system for you to have a reaction to it, depending on if there's an allergy or just a reaction. So, but I wouldn't spend a lot of money on lion's mane in the beginning. But if you can take it, they have proven now that it actually can halt Alzheimer's. It can't reverse dementia, but people that have short-term memory loss due to medications and stuff like that, or, stress, they can take lion's mane and it actually helps their memory. It's really good stuff. And PQQ, if you mix PQQ with lion's mane, your brain is sharp. I mean, really sharp. But PQQ is another one. It's paraquinone, and that's another one that is really expensive. I think it's like $45, $50 for a container of pills. I don't know if I think 60 pills. Yeah, I'm tired of telling you guys about my book because everybody wants it and I can't get it out. It just looks so stupid if you send it in a file. It doesn't even look like a book. Of course, you can open it up with Word and say you want to look at it side by side, and then it looks like a book. But otherwise, it's just a hodgepodge. And what's kind of good about it right now is, like I told you the other night, I'm just adding stuff to it as we're going. So time will tell. By the time I'm done, it'll be 5,000 pages. So maybe, just maybe tomorrow, if it's not 1,000 degrees, I'll take you guys for a walk and show you those prints and also show you my garden. The garden's doing really well. I'm just getting ready to do my late summer vegetables in the hothouse. I'll get that started sometime this week. Why poor Denny? What do you mean poor Denny? Yeah, lion's mane's great. Like I said, lion's mane and PQQ. But if you take PQQ, you gotta have to take it with CoQ10. Yeah, Tim's ornery. I know. Aren't we all, though? When are you gonna come visit, Ramona? After all this heat wave goes away? It'll be months and months and months. Yeah, I do too when I remember to take my vitamins. That's probably one of the problems I've been having, Miss Martha, is I keep forgetting to take my vitamins. And I'm not surprised whatsoever that I had that hypoglycemic attack because I don't eat properly anyway. What is that? Now, the vinegar is easy. I just forget to take I make the pills the night before and I'll just forget to take them. They'll be sitting out because I make mine and Denny and Jay's usually the night before. Then why poor Denny? Because he's got a crazy wife like me? I make him nuts. Yep, poor Denny. Well, hello there, Moon. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to get rid of the bed. That thing is hard to sleep on. Ramona's giving me a bed, you guys. Isn't that awesome? I'll have a real bed to sleep in instead of an air mattress. Oh, cool. You know I love presents. Wish those wolves would come back. I love the sound of wolves. I miss mine. What do you want, Leo? Go to bed. One thing for all of us, for the scrubs. What is it? Tell me. What is it? Oh, I can't reach my coffee. Oh, let me fall. Why do I have to wait? That's not fair. What is it? Guys, tell her to tell me what it is. Cheat. You guys are cheating. It's not fair. Mm-hmm. I told you, we're all ornery. Something just went running. I missed what you said. Repeat that, please. Something about anxiety and panic attacks. No. Oh, yeah. How often do you get that, Nana? Yeah, it has the opposite effect on me, too. I'll bounce off walls. That comment about anxiety, someone repost it, please, because I couldn't read it. I'll repeat what I told you guys before, and I know you're going to think it's absolutely silly, but it really worked. There's a difference between anxiety and panic attacks. And there's, well, doctors aren't really that smart. Look, good night, sissy. God bless you. Love you too, sweetie. Thank you for stopping by. It's nice to see you. Look, guys, there's a lot of people out there that have anxiety. And I had anxiety for a lot of years. So I'm in the position to be able to tell you that. And anxiety is something you can control if you have the mindset to do it, because your brain is very, very powerful. But panic attacks are completely different. Panic attacks you can absolutely definitely stop. Now, when I was in nursing school, I was having panic attacks and I couldn't figure out why. I found out later on that they were actually, believe it or not, they were actually hot flashes, but I didn't know at the time, because my mom never told me about going through menopause. But anyway, the doctor started trying to treat me for anxiety and panic attacks, which the medication that he gave me made me twice as bad. Twice as worse, so forget it. I wouldn't take them. So here's what happened. So I go up to talk to, because in nursing school on the 3rd floor of the building we were at is a psychologist. And his doors are open all the time because nursing school is pretty taxing. So one day, in between class, I went up to see him. And you have to fill out this paperwork, and in the paperwork I filled out that I was, because they asked you if you believed in God and blah, 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 blah. So I told him, yeah. Well, I go in and sit down with him, and he's telling me all this stuff. And I said, have you ever even had a panic attack? And he said, no. And I said, then how is it you can tell me how to get rid of a panic attack if you've never had one? It doesn't make any sense to me. And he said, well, what do you think's going to happen to you? And I said, I'm going to end up dead or in a rubber room, one of the two. And he said, how long? And I said, it's been going on for a couple years now. So he told me, he said, do you believe in God, right? And I said, yeah. And he said, do you pray? And I said, of course I do. He goes, well, ask God to take, the panic attacks away. And I'm rolling my eyes at this guy saying, you have no clue what you're talking about. Because when you start to have an anxiety attack or a panic attack, the whole world closes in around you. Your heart starts pounding out of your chest. The fear is astronomical. And I thought I was a pretty strong-willed person. I could talk my way out of it. And usually I did. Most of the time I did math. If I did math, I could get rid of it easy. But he told me something that I actually laughed at him for. He said, the next time you have one, he goes, I want you to look at your watch. And I said, for what? He goes, just look at your watch. And I was like, whatever. So I left him thinking that he was a complete nutball, right? Well, that day, and this is the gospel truth. This is exactly what happened. As God is my witness, this is the truth. I left school that day, and it takes me 35 minutes. It took me 35 minutes to get home. Well, anyways, I am going down the freeway, getting ready to get on my turnoff, and all of a sudden I start having an anxiety attack or panic attack. And so I looked in the center console, because at that point, you'll take a pill, you'll take anything to make it stop. And I looked in the center console and I didn't have my pills with me. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to make it home. If I spun around, I'm only 2 minutes away from the hospital. What are they going to do? Nothing. They would sit there for 3 hours. But I just kept going home. I figured if I can make it home, I can take my pill when I get home, I'll be fine. So I get to the traffic light, and I remembered what the guy told me. So I look at my watch, and it was like 5 minutes after 4. And so I don't even know why. It was just subconscious. I looked at my watch. And then, so I'm driving, and I'm just trying to get home. I got the music blasting, Christian music. I'm trying to sing to it. In the meantime, I can feel the sides of my eyes, turning black. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to pass out, blah, blah, blah. And I looked down at my watch again, and it said 4:20. And I was like, what? I said, I haven't died or nothing happened? Oh my gosh, you got to be kidding me. And that was it. That was the last time I ever had an anxiety attack. I've never had one since then. I looked at my watch and realized, because I figured it was going to take me 5, 10 minutes before I was going to end up dead or in a rubber room or something, crazy. And it never happened. And from that point on, I was done. Yeah, phobias are bad, but I could not believe it was done. Oh, yay, Roy. Yeah, GABA Calm is one. Lemongrass is another. Holy basil is another. Holy basil is great. Ashwagandha, if she does not have thyroid issues. CBD oil for some people. It doesn't work for me, but it does work for some people. But oh my gosh, there's valerian root, there's kava kava. There's tons of stuff out there for anxiety and depression and panic attacks and stuff like that. But I'm telling you guys, you can keep your anxiety, but you don't have to have panic attacks anymore. You can actually get rid of the panic attacks. And once you realize what they are, they're gone. Once you realize nothing's going to happen, they actually go away. Now, when you start to have that anxiety feeling, you realize nothing's going to happen. It actually just goes away. You can go on about your business. And you know me, I'm a flippity gibbet. I bounce off walls. So I get anxiety a lot, but it doesn't do anything. And it doesn't, it's not the bad stress, the bad anxiety. It's kind of more like a euphoric. And I get all anxious and hyper and excited and everything, and then I crash. You can I'm telling you, just practice it. Just try it. When you start having a panic attack, look at your watch. And you'll realize 10, 15, 20 minutes later, nothing's happened. Nothing. Just jump right into the panic attack. Say, okay, I'm ready. And nothing happens. Keep your anxiety if you want, and the depression is a physical thing. But the panic attacks, you don't have to have anymore. That you can stop. And that would help people tremendously if you figured out that your brain can shut those things down. And I've got a couple people that if they were here tonight, they would tell you that the last time I told them that, it actually worked for them. If I go back to my nightly live chats and the normal people come on here that usually do, they'll tell you. In fact, I think there was 2 or 3 last time I mentioned this that popped in here on the live chat when I was in Arkansas and actually said, yeah, they tried it and it worked. And it shocked them because your brain is strong. You would not believe how smart and how strong your brain is. You can walk it and talk it right into a problem or walk it and talk it right out of one. Trust me when I tell you that. Not everything's easy, but that was fairly easy. Nala. Give me some news. How are you, sweetie? How's Miss M? My stomach is talking. Stable. It's good to hear. There's a lot of people still praying like crazy. All right, I need coffee. I'll be right back. My son made me coffee, but accidentally left the spoon in the blender. And so now I have plastic in my coffee. So I'm going to go do that. Oh, anytime. This place loves to pray. All the scrubs love to play. Play. Yeah, we like to do that too. Is there any way? quiet. We're sitting here bored. We've heard some coyotes, some owls. Oh. Then he saw a meteorite. But nothing's happening. Just a quiet night. Me jaw-jacking, as usual. Hey, Sherry. Oh, you're on your way home? Good. Text me when you get home. See all the bugs hitting the zapper? Bzz, bzz, bzz. Oh, little things in life. But things make me smile, huh? Thank you. I keep hearing noise over here. Just as long as it's not a hog, I'll be fine. Those little things work. Those are pretty cheap, too. They're battery and solar. You leave them sit out, and they zap the mosquitoes. Just don't put them close to you like they tell you to, because all the mosquitoes will come to you first. Yeah. No, I haven't, except for when I have to run to McAllister for Jay in the morning, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You're welcome to come visit, Miss Nala. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I have to take Jay to McAllister, and we run through on Indian Highway, and it's all fog. You better not scare me. I can't figure out what that noise is. I don't know what happened to my stick. Oh, I found it. Yeah, I know. And it's pretty thick, too. I mean, you can't see 5 feet in front of the car. But there's only 2 areas, well, 3 areas off Indian Highway that it's like that. But it's nice when you're coming up over the hills and you can look down into the valley and it's just completely covered. How often is she getting her pain meds, Nala? Okay. No texting and driving, Sherry. Bad girl, bad girl. Ouch. Hold on, I gotta sit up. Ooh. Ouch. Well, for certain people, maybe, Rory, but not for everybody. And that's just another medicine that makes it rise and fall, quicker than it's supposed to. Hey, Malcolm. Did anybody or anything happen, Nala, with your air conditioning and water? We can have every single person on this chat call your landlord. And I wouldn't worry about being kicked out because they can't kick you out. So I'd like to see them try. I'll get the news channels there. Really? Well, then you need to text me the name of your landlord and the name of the apartments. I've got some tricks up my sleeve. I'll be making some phone calls. I'll call your landlord. Don't make me come down there. Whoa. Yeah, well, you can text me his real name and I'll call him. I promise you I will. How you doing, Malcolm? There's not a reason in the world why you should have not the right air and running water. And hospice isn't gonna. I will call the news stations. I'm telling you, I will be on them like flies on rice. I will make that guy so sorry he ever heard my name. I'm dead serious. You don't need to be afraid. What he's doing is wrong. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm really gonna lose my mind. Maybe I need just to make a trip to Oklahoma City. Yeah, she has to put water down the toilets because the toilets don't flush. And there's no air conditioning. Yeah, no, no, and no. Nala, email me, will ya? Or text me, messenger. We're gonna get this taken care of. I won't rest until he does what he's supposed to do. And don't be afraid. There's nothing he can do to you. I am dead serious, sweetie. I mean it. I will contact hospice and I'll contact all the news channels around there and give him the scoop. And I'll give him one chance to make it right. If he doesn't make it right, they're gonna come down on him like nobody's business. I promise you, that's a story, newsworthy story. The only thing you're not gonna like is they're gonna want to interview you. But on the plus side, you'll get a whole bunch more people that'll be praying for you. God works in mysterious ways, and he uses people to do it. You don't need to go to the office. Grr. Oh, that just infuriates me. Yeah. If it wasn't for the news channel, getting the word out about the flood that I was in, people wouldn't have known. And guess what, guys? They sold that property to somebody. Right now, Jennifer's trying to find out who bought it. She's got a realtor friend. She's trying to find out who bought it. But they sold that property that flooded to somebody else. That's understandable, Nala, but you shouldn't have to be going through both of this at the same time. That's just, it's just not right. He needs to do his job instead of trying to make the place look nice. He needs to fix what's broken. Thank you, baby.
Don't be careful with it.
Really? Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. New paint job? Oh, no, 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 no. Well, like I said, you need to give me his information so I can call.
You want me to make another pot?
No, that's fine, baby.
It's gonna be a little hard to clean it up right now.
Yeah, I know. We'll do it tomorrow.
It's not a big deal if you really need to.
I don't.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. And I think that tea's turning, Jay. I think that's what trashed my stomach tonight. Because I drank a big glass of that tea. And it tasted kind of off.
The gallon?
Hey, Christine, huh? Yeah, the gallon. How you doing, sweetie? Yeah, he's got his priorities wrong. You know, if he's trying to make the place look nice, but he won't make sure that things are running properly, then good grief. When are you having quadruple bypass? Dang. Yeah, I know, sweetie. What are you doing, Christine? You know, we understand some of the words that you say, even if you type them wrong. We still get it, because all of us do it. You don't have to retract it. We get it.
Yeah, I think in 50 years they're gonna call it, like, refer it to some obscure
Yep.
form of language, and it'll take them years to find out that it was text speak.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like emojis and stuff like that. That's going to be the new way people talk. No emotions. No conversation. How did you cut yourself on your computer? What?
So you're taking the tower apart.
Do what?
Nothing.
Yeah, how many people in here have lost their mamas? Oh, cut yourself off. I thought you meant cut yourself literally. it's rough. I actually, if it wasn't for Brittany, I don't know. Brittany went through my mom's stuff because she knew I couldn't. You know, she went in and started going through my mom's stuff when she passed away, because if it would have been me, I probably just would have loaded everything in boxes and set them off in the garage somewhere. But she went through everything. And there was still so much stuff left over when I got home, but I had a hard time. And that's not me. I'm not normally like that, but I had a hard time sleeping in that room after my mom passed away. Yet I slept in a chair my sister passed away in and had no problem with it. I don't know what it was. I think I just considered it, after we gave up the room and gave it to my mom, I just considered it her room and felt wrong being there. I'm sure, Martha, it's different when you lose a husband. I know you can lose a lot of family members, but it's different apparently when you lose a husband. Ah, Ramona, that's horrible. I guess I'm kind of glad I never did have a dad then. Makes it easier. I only have one thing left of my mom's. Everything else was gone. Yeah, we did too. It was okay after a while, but in the beginning I couldn't do it. I had a hard time. I'm sorry, Lurks, a lot. Dang, lots of losses. I think also when you get older, you notice when you're younger, you don't notice the death as much as when you get older. And when you get older, everybody around you seems to be passing away. You lose friends and family, and jeez. Thank you. I couldn't find a place to put it. I kept hitting myself on it. Thank you, Bubba. Now this thing is really messed up. Well, just look at it this way, guys. Everybody, you can tell people all you want that death is part of life. Doesn't make it easier. But if you have people that have gone through it too, at least you're not alone. And you just have to know that you're not alone. There's too many people here that you can talk to. Everybody on this channel is willing to give you an email or a phone number or anything to talk to. You don't have to be alone. I told you we are a family. You don't need to be by yourself. When things are going bad like this, you just need someone to talk to. Get on here and find one of us. We always post our email addresses. We do that specifically so you have someone to talk to. We are here.
I don't know why there's a stigma attached to being alone.
Well, some people don't like being alone, especially if they've lost.
It's a part of the process, though, I think.
Well, yeah, but for some people, everybody handles it differently.
I like the alone better.
Yeah, well, you do now, baby. You won't later on. Jay just made a good comment, and he said, he's 40, but he doesn't understand why people don't like being alone. Well, in the midst of all the chaos that him and his family are going through, yeah, that's understandable. You need some peace, but that doesn't mean alone. Peace is one thing, a vacation or a break, from the chaos or the drama or the trauma that you're going through. But when you're totally alone, you feel like you're totally alone. I mean, you're never totally alone. There is God. God is always there. But if you need a human to talk to, there's too many people here. I'm telling you, you can text, call, write. There's always a way, and there's always somebody. And it saddens me to think that anybody here is by themselves. Yeah, dude, you shouldn't feel alone. And Nala, you're one of them. You know that you can call me anytime. There's plenty of us here. You can call anytime just to have an ear, just someone to listen to you. I can listen to people rant all day long. It doesn't bother me at all. Denny's snoring. Denny's not snoring. Well, I don't. That saddens my heart. I don't want you guys to ever feel that way. There's too many of us here. And yeah, everybody's going through their own, but you know what? When you look at somebody else's problems, you'll probably take your own. You're not that other person. You don't know how they feel. But an ear sometimes just does wonders. Just let them get it off their chest. Talk about the weather. Who cares? And especially during these times right now, there's a lot of people out there that are scared. A lot of people don't know what to do. I'm telling you, this is something I was thinking about today. If they were smart about this whole bananas deal, if they really wanted to fix their agenda and make sure that everybody was full, yeah, that's the moon, and everybody was full of something that would change your DNA, they could put that in something like hand cream. If they really wanted to do it that way, guys, they'd get it done. This is just stupidity. All this is right now, guys, is to make sure that they can try to get people to do what they want them to do. And scare tactics are the way to do it. Just don't fall for it. Be smart about your health, the best you can. Hello, Rastalox, how are you? My voice? My silly voice? I can't wait to show you guys that stuff tomorrow. Oh, really? Well, fine. They can do what they want. Well, right, I saw a sign on the door that said, you don't have to wear a mask if you've been fully vaccinated. Okay. My accent. Yeah. No, yeah, my accent, you can still tell that I'm from the north, huh? Yeah, Martha can tell you what she read from the CDC. There's all kinds of things in the works right now. It's mind-blowing. I say, just keep taking care of your family. Just take care of your health. Make sure you've got plenty of garlic, hydrogen peroxide. I don't remember. I'd have to look on my phone. I don't even remember what the name of this show is. But I'm sure I'll go live before then. Amen, Christine. I knew that would happen. Hey, Eric. How are you? Yeah. Yeah, they're confused. I told you guys, there's some things that you should have in your house at all times. Get yourself a little kit and you should have it in your house at all times. One is garlic, one is food grade hydrogen peroxide, one is acidophilus, the other one is activated charcoal, and oil of oregano, and clove oil. and then colloidal silver. You have those in your house and there's nothing that you can't get rid of. And do yourself a favor, eat lots of garlic and lots of onions. People right now, if you're worried about the summer colds or flus going around, cut an onion, put it in bowls, put it around your house, put a vaporizer or humidifier on, put some food-grade hydrogen peroxide in it, let it run all day long. You'll kill every microbe in there. There's ways to stay healthy, guys, and it doesn't include all these vaccines. Yeah, they've been doing this for a long time. And any of you guys that are a little bit older, you know that's not the first time they tried scare tactics. That's what I said, Ramona. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I could get something done. Honestly, it's crazy. It's so hot during the day I can't go outside. And I can't do anything in the house because Denny's working now Monday through Friday. So I have to be very quiet because he's telemarketing and they can hear everything. So there's nothing I can do. I am so bored, it's crazy. Yeah, I need to get all the toothpaste and stuff done that I need to get done, and I can't. It makes too much noise. You know, I have the calcium carbonate and the baking soda that I have to get. Yeah, I understand that, Nala. You know, you have to liquefy everything to make it into a toothpaste or a cream, and I just can't do it. I can't use the blender with him on the phone. So I'm kind of stuck until the weekends, and then when the weekends come, usually Denny doesn't want to do anything, but we got laundry to do. And I really wanted to start doing my laundry out here, but just haven't figured out how to do it yet. I need 2 big tubs, you know, real big tubs so I can wash and rinse my clothes. There's something to my left making noise. It's been making noise now for about 20 minutes. Almost sounds like chewing, like something eating. He works from noon till 7. And if I stay up all night, I don't get up until, well, when I got to take Jay to town, I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Oop, I got eye shine. Anybody inverted? There's eye shine. Hey, Paula. Yeah, I got eye shine over there, guys. Who is inverted? Anybody? Oh, I don't doubt it. Things melt like crazy here. Martha, are you inverted? I'd like to know what that is over there. You better not scare me. I mean it. Rotten boogers. It sounds like crunching. And there's no rocks over there where it's at, so I don't know what it is. Something chewing on something. It could be easy. It could be a raccoon or something eating something. I don't know what it is. But I hear it. Well, yeah, I remember last year, 112. Wasn't that last year, Ramona? It was so hot. Yeah, it's dark here. Can you guys hear that? Can you hear that chewing noise? There's eye shine over there. Hello? No, I've never heard of it. What is it? If I'm quiet, then I'm sure you guys can hear the noise, but I talk too much. But if I was to stay quiet and start making that noise, I'm sure you'd hear it. And if you have good headphones, you can hear that background noise. Oh yeah, now I can set up that microphone on this, can't I? Cicadas? Ooh, eye shine. Ooh, eye shine. Ooh, eye shine. Come on. Show yourself. Come on. I see you. That's twice now, guys. There's eye shine right over there. Eye shine. I see you. Can you guys see it? Can you guys see anything? Yep. Hello. Okay, Elo. You're okay. You're okay. Come on. You keep showing up over there. Come on, you stupid thing. Hello. We need to be, oh gosh, sorry guys. We need to have this thing, we need to be inverted. Somebody. Yeah, left side of the screen. And it keeps moving, popping up there and then popping up down towards the ground. First, I first saw it down on the ground, now it's up there. Now it's up higher. Oh, well, no thank you. I wouldn't want that. I'm going to turn it back this way to see if they move. Sometimes they'll do that, and I'll go back in a minute. The first time I saw the eye shine was close to the ground, and I heard that crunching noise, and then the eye shine moved up higher. You want to come out and play? Okay, Hannah. What the heck was that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? You heard that, didn't you? Did you hear that, guys? Hello? Oh my word. You didn't hear that? Oh my gosh. That was definitely a voice. Come on. Okay, hello. Someone go back a few minutes and listen to it. Put headphones on. That was plain. I don't know what they said. Hello. Okay, Hannah. You gonna talk to me? Holy smokes. Well, they said something. I don't know what it was, but they said something clear as day. See, if I'm quiet, they won't talk. Oh, now I hear something over here. Holy crap. Nope, nope. All right, you guys, that's not funny. Now I got one on one side and one on the other. Eyeball gone. Nope, nope, that one's still there. Yep, I got one on one side and one on the other. I can hear noise on both sides now. One behind the shed and one over here to my left, on the other side of the car. No, I don't need hallucinations. I don't need hallucinations either. Of course, it wouldn't take much for me to. Oh, you guys give me any kind of drugs and I'll be gone. You gave me a drink and I'd be gone. Peanut? No, there's a lot of things I don't know. I mean, there's stuff out there people tell me about all the time that I've never heard of. My knowledge stems from, I mean, I've been doing the natural stuff for over 30 years, but that just basic stuff. Mostly your vitamins, your herbs, some of your wild edibles and stuff like that. You know, your weeds in the ground. But I've been learning a lot more lately because some of the trees and some of the flowers, you know, I've known about echinacea for a long time and lavender and peppermint and stuff like that, but there's new ones out that I've never heard of that I'm starting to learn about. Say I'm doing research on neuropathy, you know, and then I come up with a word, you know, they mention something in their text. I'll go research that word to find out what it is, and most of them are plant-based. Some of the plants I've never heard of. So, I mean, I had botany when I was in college, but not enough of it, you know, and I'm not a master of anything. And I love learning, so yeah, mimosa. Yeah, there you go, mimosa trees too. There's a lot of things out there that have edible and medicinal properties, and it's just impossible to learn them all. I mean, I would have had to start a long time ago. I love learning new stuff. Right now, I've got all the ingredients to make Essiac tea, you know, the stuff that's anti-cancer, but not everybody can take it. You have to be really careful with that stuff. To me, I would tell you if anybody's got cancer, my biggest thing is IV vitamin C and glutathione. I heard a whoop. A very tiny whoop. I had a dream the other night, which was really bad. I woke up and wasn't too happy about it, but I had a dream that my cancer had come back. Oh my goodness. I think it's because of all the people I've been talking to whose family members have cancer. So I had cancer on the brain, so I was rebuking that like crazy. It's a horrible, and I say cancer is the enemy. Straight from the pit. Yeah, I've got so much to do. I mean, I got so much to do. And I'm enjoying a lot of the stuff I do, but I just don't, I like my routines, I like doing my stuff during the day, taking a nap, going live at night. Exactly. A ceremony? What kind of ceremony, Eric? Oh, I'm just going to tell you guys right now, you got to be... Really, Malcolm? See, that was close. What kind of ceremony? I think the children's leukemia place is the most funded. Like I said, I'd be very careful about any kind of ceremonial anything. Today, some of that witchcraft is so prominent and it's easy to get into. Just make sure that you are discerned. Yeah, St. John's Hospital. Yeah, SEX for cancer. But like I said, a lot of people can't take SEX because of the stuff that's in it. You gotta know what kind of cancers, what kind of stuff you can take for what cancers. Yellow root and blood root for people that have tumors, that you want to reduce tumors, but you have other kind of cancers. And there's like manuka honey, oil of oregano, and colloidal silver. They actually kill viruses and bacteria, and you can make them in a form for skin cancer and actually eliminate skin cancer. There's all kinds of stuff out there that you can use, but you have to admit, if you're anything like the rest of the world, when the doctor gives you a diagnosis, you're going to do everything the doctor tells you to do. It's only at the very last minute when you've tried everything else and it doesn't work that you're willing to try the natural stuff. And a lot of times by that time it's too late. So it's really hard to do the natural, and I'm a nurse, so that combination is very, very hard. I mean, really hard. I would never tell anybody not to do, but I didn't. I had chemo, but I refused the radiation. I'd lost enough as it was, but I refused the radiation. I said, not happening, not doing it. I wish I would have known some of the stuff. Oh, that's easy, apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar will get rid of skin tags. And your brown spots, if you've got brown spots, age spots, what they call, you can put some apple cider vinegar on a Band-Aid and put it on it, and within 2 days it's gone. I've got places on my arm where it's lighter than the rest of them, and I actually showed people how I did it. And skin tags you can get rid of with apple cider vinegar. It's just something that not people want to do every single day. You got to remove the Band-Aid every day. And I don't know how long it'll take. Take a Q-tip, put it on the skin tag, put a Band-Aid over it. The next day, do the same thing. Just keep doing it until the skin tag falls off. And it will fall off. See what I mean? I get into this and then I get so lost. I've got videos I've got to get done. Especially the one for plantar fasciitis. You guys need to see that video. I'll get Ramona here so I can do another. I can use her for a model again. Well, you can do something else. If you can't use Band-Aids, you can try something else. Use a piece of tape or something. Well, if you can't eat onions, then eat the garlic. eat sage, eat rosemary, eat a lot of herbs, put a lot of herbs, fresh herbs. You'll find something, Ramona. We'll find something that you can use. But if you want to stop a lot of the viruses from going around during the season, we're not talking about banana stuff. We're just talking about normal viruses. Cut onions during that time of year and put them in your house. Put them all over in little bowls. And you'll notice after a few days they turn black. Well, I don't know. Like I said, I'm leery of any kind of ceremony if it's not biblical based. But that's just me. The Bible says to discern spirits. So I'm careful, very careful. I'll pray up before I do anything. And I don't usually attend anything like that. I'm leery of so many things. I've been through too much. Just be careful, please. Peanut. Are you going to come out? Huh? Yep, Nana, you're right. God is good. Okay, it really depends. Are you talking about the surgery? You're talking about the wound from the surgery? Are you talking about the bone pain? What are you talking about? All right. Dogs are growling. Hey. We've got company. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know anything about that stuff back then, But there's so much. Do you have gout? I hear you. Okay, pure protein, tart cherry, and what's the other one? Paw de Arco. That's for gout. And you got to make sure that when you drink water that you're drinking I would put lemon in the water. I know they say not to do that, but when you're mixing it with the others, for some reason, it works. You didn't have muscle? How did you not have muscle on your shoulder? Explain. Did they have to cut it out? Did it tear? Paula, you should email me. No, armadillos don't talk, sweetie. Oh, muscle pain. Sorry. Look into something called ProVault. It's a, I'm sorry, Paula. I told you it's very hard for me to read these. Very hard. I get one or two comments and it's gone, and I misunderstand. I'm sorry. It's called Pro Vault. Check into it. It's a CBD spray, CBD oil spray, but it's mixed with some other stuff. And I mean, my son sent it to me. The spray bottle was $42, but it works really well. Tim, I told you, you don't have to have panic attacks anymore. You can get rid of them yourself. I promise. Try it. I know you heard what I said. Just try it. Nothing's going to happen. I was waiting for something to happen. I even tried it when I started going into the next panic attack. I tried it. I said, come on, let's go. I'm going to die. Let's go. Hurry up. Get it over with. I mean, nothing. It went away. It is mind over matter, not anxiety, but panic attacks. You can get rid of panic attacks. Just Google search it, Paula. I'm getting it from my son. He's in California. I mean, it really works. It took care of the muscle pain from my hip, when I fell. But okay, Elo. Well, so what did you get from it? Pro Vault. Pro, capital Pro, capital VAULT. Pro Vault. Why don't these light? Yes, thank you, Ramona. Now there's Pro Vault something else. Put those two together so they're not separate. Put them together, and if you look it up, it takes something over. What's over by the left hand of the screen? But anyways, if you look it up, there's some other company called Pro Vault. It's not it. Make sure it's Pro Vault CBD oil. And like I said, it's fairly expensive. But Brian, what he did, because he works as, he's a physical therapist for cancer patients. And what he did was he covered the name and the ingredients, and he had everybody. I'm sorry, Paula. And he had everybody. Yeah, probably. He had everybody use it on the patients. But you can't buy the Pro Vault from Amazon anyway, but do not buy CBD. She's right, don't buy it from Amazon. But anyways, he covered it up. He didn't tell anybody what it was, and he had all of his people use it on the patients, right? And they came back begging to buy whatever it was that they had because it worked so well. So he decided to send me some spray. Now, I'll tell you ahead of time, that spray really irritates my throat and really irritates my lungs. So I have Denny put it in a different room or outside. I have him put it on a glove and then put it on my hip because I can't handle the smell. And it's just menthol, but it really irritates my lungs. So if I were you, I wouldn't buy the spray. Buy the cream or the roll-on or something. I've never had anything really irritate my lungs as bad as this stuff does. And it really did. I was even outside when he sprayed it on my hip, and I still went inside coughing. So he has to spray it on his hand, then I come outside and he can put it on my hip. It's strange how we have to do it, but I cannot inhale that stuff. It's horrible. So get the roll-on or the cream and try that unless you don't have a problem with the spray. Yeah, my lights are burning out. Ooh. Yeah, well, they seem to be quiet now. I'm not hearing. I'm not hearing as much as I was. I definitely don't hear the chewing anymore. Well, hello, Mark. Well, those were my bug lights, but they're dying. They're solar. It's going to be dark here pretty soon. How are you doing, Mark? How's the family? Yeah, you'll love it, Paula. It works really well. Probably about 25 feet. Yeah, kids are bad. Kids are always bad. Thank you, Ramona. Really good stuff, guys. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. Mark, you missed it. I had a vocalization. The little one and the big one. I've got some footprints back there. I'm gonna try to videotape tomorrow. Meditate on the light. What light? What are you talking about, Nana? Meditate on what light, honey? Lurker, you. I love my lurkers. I want to know why some of my lurkers don't like me, but they still lurk. Why? Why do they do that? Make nasty comments. They don't like me. They talk about me behind my back, but yet they're here every time. It just freaks me out. And I know you know that I know who you are. Uh-huh. Ooh, woman in Vermont. Author and artist. I have not been bit once. Isn't that awesome? Sitting out here, no mosquitoes. Mosquitoes. Did you guys leave me? What would you do if they said no? How's family life, Mark? Besides the kids. You guys like it where you're at? You done any boogering? You going out Sasquatch hunting? I know I'm being bad. Sorry. Yep, they always die. Digging? What are you digging? You're bad, Mark. Well, if they say no, it probably won't surprise me as much. Not tonight. Ew. That's despicable. Don't be picking your kid's nose. What are you sorry about, Nala? Are you going to write a book about M's life or just the cancer experience? Yeah, you probably need to write again. That's probably good. Be therapeutic for you. Not me. I quit writing. I'm done. Except for this natural book. I'll finish that, but that's it. Well, it actually is done, but I keep adding stuff to it. But other than that, I'm done. I'm not writing any more of my life. No, we won't. I'm not writing anymore. I'm done. In fact, all of you guys that read my book are the only people who are ever going to see it. I still hear something out there. Which book? My personal one, Martha? No, I can't do the sequel. I can't. I'm not. No. Nope. I'm done. Oh, there goes the light. The lights are gone. Well, that's it. Pure darkness, guy. I think I sent you the whole thing of what I wrote, Martha, didn't I? I swear I did. Look at how black it is. Yep, that's what I went to. I went to my teenage years and then quit. Yep, I'm done. I'm not doing anymore. Done, done, and done, done, done. I know you heard that. Boy, there's some freaky noises out here tonight. No, there's no discord here. I win. I'm about as stubborn as they come. Once I close a door, it's closed. I don't ever reopen it. That's how I can get through my life. No, and I don't win as old as I win as, I won't. Dang, why do you keep showing up over there? I see you. See, there goes the eye shine again. Well, the one up on top is gone. Now he's down at the bottom. Come on, thing, work. I'm just going to leave it there. You guys watch for eye shine down at the bottom. Come on, babies. I don't think they understand that verbiage yet. Yeah, Nala, you and I have spent a lot of time. We both are very stubborn. Yeah, I think that's Peanut. I think Peanut's down there. Yeah, the top eye shine is gone. Now he showed up down at the bottom again. If you look down at the bottom, his eye will pop up. That's why I think it's Peanut, the little one. Well, he's not so little, but... But his footprint was maybe maybe 6 inches, 7 inches long. I'd say about maybe 30 yards, maybe 10, 20, not even 30 yards. I'm going to catch you. You know that, don't you? Oop, there you go. Up, oop, oop. Hold on. Yeah, don't scratch it off with your fingernail. Oops, hold on. Dang it. I caught you. Where'd you go? Where did you go? Well, you'll see it here in a minute. He keeps popping up down there. Just watch at the bottom if you can while we're talking. Oh, really? What kind of prints? Oh, my dogs are inside the dog house. That tells me what's out here. But Tank isn't feeling so well, so he's not out here wanting to play. But when Bella got bit by that snake on her ear, Tank just kept licking it, and finally it opened up and burst, and then, yeah, me too. Well, kind of, but not really, Nana. I don't feel older than dirt yet. But he keeps licking it, and he just kept getting sick, so I was giving him colloidal silver. And the honey, he didn't like the honey. He got used to it, and he would finally start eating it. But Eric, that's fine. Your topic of conversation is not taboo. Like I said, it's hard to explain. You're not what you're talking about's not taboo, okay? It's just I haven't looked into it. I don't know anything about it. So, but if it works for you and you're happy with it and you feel comfortable with it, just like I said, take it before the Lord, make sure it's something that you can do if you're a believer, and make sure it's right for you. And if it works, that's fine. It's not taboo, hon. Don't worry about that. The only thing that's taboo is religion and, religion, not faith, religion and politics. We don't do either one of them here, and we don't talk nasty about each other. But other than that, conversation's conversation. It goes all kinds of ways. You know that. Nobody's familiar with what you were talking about. But don't feel like you're being ostracized, because you're not. Really. Well, yeah, like I said, yeah, conversations go all over the place. We're always, if you're here often, they always bounce all over the place. And I know a lot of people in here will be watching one or two people, and that's it. Some people listen, some people don't. They just interact in conversation. Other people don't at all. So don't take it personally, sweetie. Does he have any pictures, Nala? Send me some pictures if you got it. We're not going to see squat out here. You might get some eye shine eventually. Look around, see if I can't find anything. They pop up at the weirdest places. Yeah, that place I was telling you about back here, it's all matted down. It looks like, well, to me, it looks like deer were sleeping in there. And we do have that resident deer. You know, it's a doe. She's pretty big. And I figured that's where she was bedding down at night. You know, she feels kind of comfortable being here by the dogs, I guess. I don't know. But that's what I thought it was until I saw these little teeny structures. And this is all new. This wasn't back here before. And you guys can go back in my old videos to watch when I walk back there, and you'll see, because I go to that same area, those structures weren't there. So there's new structures in there, and they're very small. It looks like a juvenile learning how to build, you know, blinds and stuff like that. And then I looked over in this little area that was kind of cleared and found one single footprint. I mean, they do get really close at night. I mean, they get close enough to come up to the house, you know, look in the windows and stuff, but... All right, you guys need to hang on for a second. I'm gonna run to the little girl's room. Too much coffee. Oh, I need a flashlight. I can't see out there. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll be back. I'll be back. Ooh. Don't be scaring me. Okay, what'd I miss? Hello, I'm back. It's a clicking noise. That's the dogs. Can you hear them in the doghouse? That's that rumbling noise. Movement. Crazy. Well, yeah. You gotta go, you gotta go. Every night we gotta walk out here, walk around the back side of the shed into the porta potty. And it's interesting sometimes to come around the corner and be face to face with a big old cow. You know, or like Denny did, he walked around the corner and walked right into 6 coyotes. You know, they ran right in front of him. One stopped and stared at him, and the rest of them took off. They were hauling butt. So I told him to carry this big stick that I have. It's really, really heavy. It's made out of hardwood. And I mean, you'd crack a skull with that if you knew how to hit it, but at least it's smart enough to take something with you so you're not unarmed. Because he won't take the gun out at night. He barely takes the stick when I tell him to. And it's not smart out here. There's too many predators out here. You always have to either be armed or you have to have something on you to at least attempt to protect yourself, you know. What? Yeah. All right, what'd I miss? What did you just say about Eric? I hate not being next to my computer so I can't read what people are saying. Is it letter dead? Oh, I'll get it. I'll get it, baby. Thank you. Eric, are you still here? Did Eric leave? I hope we didn't make him feel unwanted. Dream Quest. What the heck is that? Like, kind of like going into your subconscious or something? Martha? Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about then. Do you know what it is, Martha? Have you heard of it? Isn't that where you take, the Indians used to take, or the natives used to take peyote and go for their, find out who, where their life is going or something like that? Oh, okay. I don't know much about that, but that would scare me. I don't think I'd want to go. Yeah, I got it. I don't think I'd want to know. Don't give me peyote and put me in a sweat lodge.
I want to go.
I don't know about that. I'll just stick with prayer.
I want to go to the sweat lodge, but
I wouldn't mind the sweat lodge, but forget the peyote. You never know what'll come out.
I'll take a peyote and skip the sweat lodge. The walkabout.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a walkabout. Going away from everything, going up in the mountains, being up there for a couple months by myself. I would do it.
Problem is they probably get stoned.
Yeah, exactly, Martha. That's why God said to test the spirits. He says to always test the spirits. You got to make sure that you're right. And everybody's interpretation of right is a lot of people's interpretations of right is different. But, there's a spiritual world and there's a physical world, and to combine them is very, very hard to live in both. But once your spiritual eyes are open, he shows you things that you don't ever expect in the physical world, and it can throw you, I mean, it's not what you think it is. I've had 2 spiritual awakenings and they weren't easy. Woo! right, we're coming up on 2 hours, guys. I think I'll go ahead and end the live chat. Try to get some sleep so I can maybe get something done tomorrow. I need to do my laundry. I've got so much laundry in there, it's crazy. I'll try to go live again tomorrow night. I'll try to do this as often as I can now, because my days and nights are all mixed up because of not being able to go outside. So maybe what I'll try to do, and it'll probably be a little bit later, just like it is now, maybe anywhere after 11 o'clock. But I will attempt to go live from now on at night, see if I can get back into a habit. I think it'd be good for all of us. You know, it gives me something to do. You know, I do sit out here at night anyway by myself. Why not sit out here with you guys, right? Yeah, you do. And you guys, don't forget, you know, you guys can always... Yeah, I know. Denny just got up. He said it's too cold. But anyways, you guys can always call in. Somebody can call in. You don't have to talk about Sasquatch. You can talk about anything. You know what I'm saying? You can call in and just have a conversation with the rest of us in here, you know, if you want to. That's fine. Well, I'm going to have to talk to Eric. You know, I want to make sure that he doesn't feel... I really feel like he feels like he's been ostracized, and I didn't want that to happen. But anyway, I'm going to say goodnight. I'm going to try to get some sleep, get some work done tomorrow. But I'll try to be back again tomorrow night. I love you guys. God bless you. Be good to people. Remember, you're not promised tomorrow. Yeah, here you go, baby. Here. All right. So you guys be good. I'll talk to you soon. God bless you all. Much love. Say goodnight, Danny.
Good night. Good night, Danny.
All right. See you guys later. Bye. Thank you for coming. Thank you, all my lurkers. Much love.